You can side with the group. You can side with the stronger people. You can side with the smarter people. You can side with the bullies. You can side with the organizations. You can side with the elite. You can side with the people beyond the ice wall, whatever the fuck is going on. You can side with whoever controls them. But if you side with yourself, if you connect, you side with your connection to your own higher self, all that other stuff, they think they're powerful. They don't even understand. They don't even know what's going on. They don't. Well, maybe some do. Doesn't matter. You side with yourself. Everything in your life up to this point have showed you that just siding with yourself doesn't seem like the way to go. Everyone in the big groups and things like that seem to be having more sway or feels better than being a group or whatever, so many sides to it. But there's just a certain level of playing where that is the thing that works. But that's just one little bubble of playing. There's a whole nother bubble outside that where that is the weakest way. But if you're all inside that bubble, then you play that game. If you don't know there's another bubble, then yes, siding with other people, blah 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 blah, and all the way that it tricks you into believing that is because it really seems like it's so. That's all you know, and it works within that vibrational frequency range of dense experience. But once you side with yourself, all of a sudden, oh, there's a bubble outside this bubble. And I'm pretty much all powerful here, and none of that shit matters. All that shit that was in that bubble doesn't even matter. It's like, once you side for yourself, that's the last siding you have to ever do. Okay? And if it makes you feel better once you side with God or once you side with Source, same fucking thing. Alright, you're just getting your P's and Q's in line and getting your flowing better and realizing that you're the whole show. That's it. But if you don't know that, then you're in the he said, she said, revenge, depressed, sad, gotta find out any way to get motivated, gotta find out any way to have my pie and eat it too, even at the cost of others. Or you hate that kind of behavior, so you're fighting against that. Everyone's pushing against something. You don't like this, you don't like that. No one likes this one like this. Everyone can read, no one likes that. Let's push, 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 push. But that's just inside that bubble. That's the games playing in that bubble. And that's a valid way. You wanna go in there and have that little real raw dense reality. I mean, we're glad for it because we gotta have variety. I mean, we can't just be all powerful all the time, and it's just not as funny. It loses its zest. But if you've been fucked for a while, and all of a sudden you're unfucked, well, goddamn, bright blue skies, man, this is fucking great. And you're great for a while, and you're like, huh, you know. Anyway, side with yourself. All that other shit don't matter. It don't matter about the group. Don't matter about the organization. Don't matter about who's in the top 1%. Don't matter about the have-nots, the have-haves, and the poodoo, whatever's. Each segment you can think of, like the people who seem like they have it all, and the rich get richer phrase, right? The rich do get richer. They're that segment, and they're expanding, and the concept of rich will get richer. So if you're in that vibrate, you're just going to get richer and richer if you have that certain mind frame. And there's nothing wrong going on. It just seems like it is, the way it plays out in physical reality. But you take another middle class, or even something that's not even, I don't know, whatever you can think of. It doesn't have to be like politics or anything, but it's its own thing. And it will expand and become bigger and bigger in its own right, all by itself. So it's... What am I trying to explain here? Myself. Shut up, bitch. Let me see here. Yes. It's how I get expert advice. Alright? Sometimes I voice all sides of me. You know? Fucking hate when I comb my hair and then it's all fucking looking like this. But what the fuck ever? What was I talking about? Side with your fucking self. It overcomes any other thing you can side with. Although it's tricky because if you just jump into that, someone like me or someone like whoever says this, and yeah, okay, fuck, I'm gonna side with myself. You might be going through a lot of issues if you've never done that before, and you never woke up and become enlightened or gone onto that route. Your life changes and it seems like shit, this was the wrong choice, side with myself. because everything's falling apart. But no, that just keeps out all the riffraff, because most people will turn back then and be like, no, I was wrong. It's not about this, it's something else, and I'll figure it out. But really, it is that push through all your life changes, all the shit falling away from you, all the shit you don't think you want. Push through. Get through the other side of that shit, and you'll realize that you never needed any of that shit anyway once you get on the other perspective. But you can't see it when you're on this perspective. You can't know while you're in the small circle. You have to figure out how to expand. And it's siding with yourself, and it's all about focus and momentum. I feel like a dead horse. No, I'm beating a dead. I feel like a dead horse. Why does that remind me of a show where they crawled inside of a horse or something to stay warm? What the fuck was that? Was that Family Guy? I want to say it was, or like a camel or something. It probably happened in a real show too. I'm guessing they got it from something. Side with yourself. All the cliche, stupid things that people say, it's all true, you know. So, you know.